Recently, about 24 mental health mental health experts, psychiatrists met at Yale University to discuss Donald Trump's mental state. And they came to a conclusion. And that conclusion is that Donald Trump is mentally unfit to be able to effectively serve as the President of the United States. In fact, they started an online petition urging other mental health professionals to look at what they've discussed and sign on agreeing that Donald Trump is mentally unfit to be president, and that online petition has already gained over 41,000 signatures from other members of the mental health community. Now, this isn't something to take lightly. Some of the people who were at this little conference had been working in the field of psychiatry and mental health for over 50 years. They had overseen mental health programs in some of the most dangerous prisons in the world. They have analyzed murderers, rapists, thieves, and they all came to the same conclusion. Donald Trump shares a mentality with some of the worst people that we have seen in this country. His extreme narcissism and borderline schizophrenia that we see within his tweets are a danger to the United States. Now, this assessment, while not an official diagnosis and not endorsed by Yale University itself, is fairly accurate based on what we've seen and what we know about psychology. Donald Trump has exhibited some very dangerous behaviors, not just during his presidency, but throughout his entire life. He is a bully, he is an extreme narcissist, and he will personally attack anyone who goes after him or says something negative about him. That's not the kind of person that we want as a president. We have already seen several other countries come forward and openly mock Donald Trump, basically for being an idiot. South Korea mocked him on their news channels after he said that South Korea was part of China. How is he going to react to that? You know, how is he going to take those attacks? We don't know. But the response isn't going to be good. This man thinks he can be president through Twitter. That is a dangerous belief to have. But these mental health professionals, their analysis went a lot more in depth than that, because these are people that know damn sure what they're talking about. These are behaviors that they have studied for their entire careers. And in fact, they even went as far as to say, you don't have to spend a lifetime in the field of psychology in order to see the signs that Donald Trump is exhibiting. And furthermore, you don't have to spend a lifetime in the field of psychiatry to understand that these behaviors are dangerous for somebody with as much power as Donald Trump now has as President of the United States. We need to be concerned about Donald Trump's mental fitness. And furthermore, it's time that we put stricter controls on the office of the presidency. It should not be that anyone in this country can be president. I'm sorry to say that. I know we all tell our kids you can grow up and be anything, but we've got to put some kind of limitation here, some kind of test. We have mental examinations for all other fields. I mean, look, you can't go in and be an air traffic controller or a pilot. You have to go through screenings. The FBI has screenings, the Department of Defense, the Pentagon, they have mental health screenings, but not for the presidency. Any crazy person off the street can do that, apparently. We have to put some controls on this. We have to prevent people in Trump's position who have a hell of a lot of money, a hell of a lot of influence, and a hell of a lot of time on their hands from becoming the President of the United States. Donald Trump didn't run for president because he wants to make this country better or he wants to fix any problems that he perceives. He did it to feed his own ego. That right there was the very first warning sign. Those of us who paid attention understood that that's what this campaign was about. But enough people in this country were hoodwinked by this narcissistic con artist to believe that he actually cared about the middle class. He cared about people losing their jobs. But at the end of the day, it's pretty obvious, and these mental health professionals spelled it out beautifully when they said that this man is too narcissistic to ever effectively serve as the president. And furthermore, he is a danger to everyone living in this country. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. If you've done all those things, please check out all the videos below. Stay up to date with everything we do here at Ring of Fire.